Hey guys, I'm Joe, you're watching Theo Joe Tech. If you are familiar with Steam, the online game library, or you use it, you might be interested to hear that you can now permanently delete games out of your Steam library. Previously, you were able to, and still are able to, hide games from your library so they don't show up, but now you can just permanently get rid of them as if you never bought them and they're not on your account anymore. Basically, you just go to the Steam support site and log in through Steam support, not your regular account, then go to that particular game and select to permanently delete it. Now, the first question is, why would you ever want to do this, permanently delete a game? What's the harm of having it in your Steam library? Well, there really is no harm in just having it, unless there are a few couple examples that I read about where it might be worth it to just delete the game permanently if you literally can never play it again. The first example someone made is if you have a region-locked game that you activated, and it's for a region that you don't live in, but you activate it, so it's stuck in your account and you can't play it, and you might not be able to even necessarily buy it again in your region because you already have it purchased. So what you would do is delete it permanently and then rebuy it in your region, and that's one example. Another reason is if someone gifts you a DLC for a game you don't own as a joke or something, and then you just have this random DLC for a game that you're never gonna ever buy, and it's just taking up space. That might be another example where you just wanna delete it completely. Someone also mentioned something like the 6th Sense Perceptual Pack for Portal 2, which requires a certain piece of hardware. So if you have a game that requires some antiquated hardware that doesn't exist anymore or something, meaning you can't use that game at all, then that might be another reason to delete it because you'd never be able to play it again anyway. So there are a few reasons why you might want to delete a game permanently out of your Steam library. I just don't understand why they would make it so readily accessible. Is it really that common where you can't just contact Steam support? Apparently it is. It also kind of raises the question, what if a hacker breaks into your account and deletes all your games out of it? I should note that to delete it, you log into Steam support, which is a separate login from your regular account. So if they hack into your regular account, but you have a different password on Steam support, then they wouldn't be able to log in and delete it from there. You can only delete it from the Steam support login, so that's why it's really important to lock down both your primary account and your Steam support account and make sure both of those are secured, so long password, two-factor authentication, make sure the email's up to date, all that good stuff. Now, I'm sure if someone did delete all your games, Steam support would probably be able to recover those, but you still don't want to have to go through that hassle. I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to look up and say, oh yeah, you deleted all these specific games and just put them back. But still, Steam support is kind of notoriously slow at this point, and you really don't want to have to worry about it in the first place. So I'm curious what you guys think. Is this feature to delete games permanently something you think is good? Is it dumb? Do you agree with me where maybe it should just be left to Steam support, or you email them and they can do it for you? You guys can just let me know in the comments section. We can talk about it down there. And if you liked this video, if you thought it was interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up, or let me know if you have any other suggestions about some news or something you want me to talk about. If you want to continue watching, I've got some other videos on the right hand side. You can just click those or look in the description for the same link, like if you're on a phone. And if you want to subscribe, I make new videos 3 times a week, so I think it should be worth it. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Have a good one.